All right. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Julie, and I want to welcome you tonight to Kristie's Juice Plus Freedom Revolution launch event. You may not know everybody speaking on this call tonight, but we're here and we're partnering together to share with you a message of hope with mission-driven people. And you have been invited because Kristie really respects you, she cares about you, and she would just love for you to know what she's been up to. And so this call is really just meant to be relaxed and fun. I promise we are not going to make you buy anything or do anything. So we're not going to ask for your credit card at the end of the call, trust me. We're just here to thank you just for being here to show your support for Kristie, and that's really enough. So for the first few minutes, we're going to talk about family health. And you'll hear both information as well as stories that really are inspiring, and stories of people that are taking their health to the next level and helping other people do the same. And then for the rest of the call, you'll hear me talk a little bit about the organization that Kristie has decided to partner with. So the Juice Plus company has allowed people from all over the world to create additional options and a sense of fulfillment. And maybe something will stand out to you tonight. Maybe you'll think of somebody who might, benefit from hearing this message. And so we really, again, just want you to sit back, relax, and just enjoy listening tonight. So to kick things off, I'd like to just ask a question about your health. Would you agree that being healthy these days is really a bit challenging? Yeah, it definitely is. We'd all love to look good and feel good and live a long, active life. And we know that it's our job to make this happen. But unfortunately, health just seems to somehow be really complicated now, or unpleasant and very time consuming. And so that's where we come in. Kristie and I, along with many other people around the world, are part of a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. And we're here helping people take their health back in ways that are simple, doable, and definitely fun, because you got to have a little fun in life. So the foundation for good health, however, is definitely got to be good nutrition. And we have found that to flood our bodies with the most important foods we can eat, which are raw fruits, berries, and vegetables. We're supposed to eat 9 to 13 servings every day. Raise your hand if you do. None of us, right? So it's definitely hard to get the variety, let alone the consistency that we need on a daily basis. And so that's why we love the nutritional support that we've found with Juice Plus. And so this one simple change has really taken our health to the next level. If you've never heard of Juice Plus before, let me take just a minute to introduce it to you. So this is Juice Plus. Ta-da! So it's 30 raw fruits, veggies, and berries in capsules, and also 15 additional plants in our complete whole food beverage. So these capsules are vine-ripened, raw, whole food produce. The water, sugar, and salt are all removed from using low temperatures, and what we're left with is a powder, a concentrate powder, that is put into capsules, or they even make it into chewables for kids, which are really delicious. The chocolate and vanilla complete powders are vegan, they're gluten-free, they're a whole food protein, they provide high soluble fiber, as well as amino acids and fruits and veggies in a shake. They're delicious. I use it every day for breakfast, and I know Kristie's been using it a lot for her post-workout recovery. And even as a snack, there's lots of things to do with the shakes. So here's what I love about the Juice Plus. Again, there's 3 different blends here. First of all, it's the most nutritionally researched product on the market. We have over 37 medical published studies that are in peer-reviewed medical journals, really top-notch quality research. It's not a vitamin, it's just food. If you can see, I'll try to show you here. Get in my way. It's a nutrition label, not a vitamin supplement label. So it's the same label that you'd see, on the bag of frozen broccoli that's sitting in your freezer right now. The government actually considers Juice Plus to be food, which is why we get to put this label on it. because it is food. And so there's no warning label on it either. So it's safe for people of all ages, pregnant and nursing moms, the elderly, children, athletes, really anybody who would benefit from eating more fruits and vegetables is eligible to eat Juice Plus. So we also have the Juice Plus Omega blend and some complete bars and something called a Tower Garden. And these are all other resources that people use to add more whole food to their everyday life. And so Juice Plus Complete in capsules, when you combine it all together, gives you 45 whole food plants every day in your body. So imagine what your health would be like in 4 months or 6 months or even a year. You know, I've been eating Juice Plus for over 4 years now. And today I have more energy, better skin, I sleep better. I have an autoimmune disease that I've been managing for the past 24 years. And because of Juice Plus, I'm able to live symptom-free and reduce the inflammation in my body, which has been huge. So, you know, I could share information with you all day, but really the best part about the healthy living revolution is how Juice Plus shows up in people's everyday life. And so each person's experience with it is a little bit different, but yet there's so many common elements that show just how the good nutrition is helping everything. And so, Kristie, I would just absolutely love if you could unmute yourself for a moment and share with us what your experience so far has been with Juice Plus.
Hey, our experience has been amazing in our household. I started my son 2 years ago, right before kindergarten, on the gummies, and immediately his need for Claritin for seasonal allergies was gone. That need was gone within a week or two. I ran out and I said, oh, well, I don't have to go buy anymore. So I started myself just a couple months later, and I get chronic bronchitis. I mean, I've had it for 3 to 4 times a year for the past probably 30 years, all of my life pretty much. And I haven't had it in 2 years, not once, which is amazing. And the other big benefit that I see is that my husband has migraines that stem from some neck issues from a car accident, and they're gone. And of course, all of the above things that, you know, Julie stated. I sleep better, I feel better, all of the above.
Yeah.
And definitely using the shakes and the capsules for post-recovery as I started my new workout routine this week. So
and
makes a big difference.
Yeah, your recovery is so much faster, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that
Yep.
for sure. Awesome.
Yep.
And Kristie invited her friend Candace tonight to come. And Candace, we would love if you could unmute yourself and just share with us a little bit about your family's experience.
Sure, I'd love to. So before Juice Plus, I was an exhausted mom on 6 medications for chronic back pain. My youngest son was in and out of the hospital for croup and was on steroids and a nebulizer for the first 3 years of his life. My oldest son just recently diagnosed with ADHD. He wasn't able to focus longer than 5 minutes, and he would get frustrated when he would read, to the point he would just make up words and have meltdowns. Then a dear friend of mine shared with us how we could flood our bodies with 30 raw fruits and vegetables every day, and it's made an amazing, it's just been amazing to our family. Now I have so much energy to keep up with my boys. I'm off of all those medications for my chronic back pain. My youngest son has no more steroids. He takes no more steroids and he's not on the nebulizer at all. And my oldest son, he can focus longer than 5 minutes. He is reading now without frustration. He even challenges himself to read harder words now. And what I didn't realize that was going to happen by taking Juice Plus is I lost 62 pounds.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Candace, that is just so amazing. Holy cow, your family has really benefited. So, thank you for sharing that. You know, before we move on, I wanted to make sure that I share with you, before I forget, a really cool website that has been created as a resource and is available to everybody. So Kristie can text it to you later, but you're more than welcome to go to www.healthylivingrevolution. And you're going to find some awesome free resources there, including a free family-friendly cookbook with over 100 recipes. There's children's activities. We have educational webinars on all kinds of topics related to health. And so really top-notch medical professionals sharing their wisdom and insight with us. So it's a great resource and totally available for everybody. So now we're just going to transition a little bit into hearing about the company behind Juice Plus. So as you can see, our main mission is to bring freedom by improving people's health. And it's important for you to know that about 85% of the people who use Juice Plus are purchasing it simply as a customer and have no affiliation with the company. You know, so a really strong amount of people that are just customers. And there are a few people who are looking for another type of freedom, and that's where the Freedom Revolution comes in. So like I said before, you know, we're not here to ask you for anything tonight. We're just simply here wanting to share with you why we love this business and what it's done for us. And perhaps you'll think of somebody, even just one person, who might need to hear what's possible. And so this is where the networking comes into play for us. So before we jump into Kristie sharing her story, let's just address like 3 common questions that people have about our business. So the first is, how does it work, right? Everybody wants to know, how does it work? So our business is called a virtual franchise, and we just pay $50 a year to own our own business. That's it, $50. And we get an online office and a personal website that we can run from our phone or our laptop, really anytime and anywhere. The company manufactures Juice Plus, they ship and deliver the product, they bill for the product, they collect the payment, and then they pay us by direct deposit once a month. So we just share by word of mouth, and the company takes care of all of the rest. There's never any inventory for us to keep. The only Juice Plus I have in my house is what my own family uses. It's not stockpiled in a cupboard somewhere. And so there's commission levels with our company are permanent, which is awesome because sometimes life happens, you know, and you need to step away for a little bit. And there's just that reassurance that everything you worked towards is going to be there when you come back to the business. And so there's never any quotas or minimums to meet as well. It's definitely low key, no pressure, and people can work as little or as much on the business as they want. They really have the freedom to choose to grow it at their own pace. And so there's no glass ceiling or income or territorial restrictions. And Juice Plus is available in over 20 countries, so you can really grow an international business pretty simply. So the second thing that we want to talk about is what's so great about this Juice Plus company. We were founded over 50 years ago, and the same gentleman, Jay Martin, who was our president from day one, is still our president today. So over 50 years of legacy with the company. It's privately held and debt-free. We're at $12 billion in sales and on track to be $1 billion per year by the year 2020. So we have a history of stability, yet we're really poised for growth, which puts us in a perfect position right now. We make money in 4 ways: retail profits, commissions, short-term and long-term residual income, as well as family insurance. The top positions of our company provide family corporate style benefits, including medical insurance, dental insurance, disability, long-term chiropractic care, prescription care, college tuition assistance, hello, for your kids. That's a really great perk I'm looking forward to. A holiday bonus, and we even get a monthly expense allowance. And so this can be for short-term cash flow or really for long-term wealth building strategies or a retirement strategy. And the last question is, how has Juice Plus Company, what have we done to make a difference in the world? And the Juice Plus Company has something called the Children's Health Study, which provides free Juice Plus to children. There's currently over 1 million families participating in this program to date. My son has been a participant, and I know Kristie's son has too. And it's a great perk to help families, you know, get everybody on board. We've been the title sponsor for the St. Jude's Marathon for the past several years. And last year, 2016, we collected over $10 million for St. Jude's, which was just really incredible. We're really involved with the Boys and Girls Clubs. We've created a technical institute that teaches students very marketable trade skills. And 100% of the kids who are graduating from that program are being placed directly into professional trade jobs, which is amazing. We're also donating tower gardens to every Boys and Girls Club in the North American continent. So over 4,000 centers are receiving free tower gardens to teach kids urban gardening. We've also, if that wasn't enough, we've also donated over 10 million complete meals, are complete, to the Volunteers of America. So that's $20 million worth of food that Volunteers of America is never going to have to pay for. And as a matter of fact, the Volunteers of America honored our president, Jay Martin, last year with their most prestigious award for his 3 decades of service to that organization. And so it's a company with a heart, a company that not only inspires healthy living around the world, but healthy giving. And so, Kristie, I know that you are just excited to be partnering with this company, and I'd love if you could just share with us why.
Well, for me, I like to keep it real. When I started, when I began my journey with this company, I was not working at all. And for me, I essentially knew how important the nutrition was to me and my family, and I wanted to stay on it. So I started honestly to cover the cost, and it's not obviously that expensive, but it was something that if I wasn't working, I didn't know if we could afford. Very quickly, it grew into so much more than that. We can do so many more things now. It covers my car payment and much more now. And you can go at your own pace, and that's what's been great. The friends and family that I've gained along the way mean more probably than any of that. So, and it's just been great to watch my business grow and watch my sideline teammates grow and flourish. It's been an amazing ride, and I look forward to seeing what comes next.
That's so awesome. Thanks, Kristie. And I know I've heard you share before too, how, you love your 9 to 5 and you're very happy. You're very happy at your job, but the extra income that you've been making with Juice Plus has been, helping to pay for some family fun.
Yeah. And it's funny because in the back of my mind, I never thought that I would not work, but that possibility is in the back of my mind now.
Intriguing.
Yeah, it's there. I don't know where or when, but it's there, and I know it's possible. So
exactly, knowing it's possible.
A year ago, I would have said, "No way! I have to work. I'm always going to have to work." But it's there. It's possible.
It is possible.
We'll see.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. And that kind of is a good lead into my story. I used to be a really unhappy teacher. I enjoyed teaching because I felt like I was really making a difference in the kids' lives, but the problem was I was frustrated. I was frustrating because I really longed to be home with my son and homeschooling my own child, who I saw kind of slipping through the cracks in the educational system. And what was so frustrating about it is my husband was a teacher as well, and we couldn't afford for me to come home and live on just his salary alone. And so, I realized that if I was going to make my dream come true of being able to bring myself and my son home and homeschool together, that something was going to have to change. And, I found the Juice Plus company, and my life really changed in a great way. And not only did I get healthier, like I shared before, and you've heard Kristie and Candace share, but I began to find that I can grow a business. And over time, enough of my income started to be replaced that I could say yes to coming home. And now I'm in my 3rd year of being home with my son, homeschooling him, where he's learning at a pace and in a way that is out of the box but works for him. And it's amazing to watch him just rekindle a love for learning. I love being able to partner with other people and help realize their dreams too. And, I'm looking forward to my family having the opportunity to say yes to bringing my husband home and retiring him in the next few years so that we can do more things as a family that are on our hearts to do. And like Kristie, like you said, I never thought that that was possible, and now I see that it is possible. So, I just want to be able to say thanks. And so just to wrap things up for tonight, again, thank you so much for joining us, whether you've been able to be on the call live or if you're catching the recording. Either way, we're excited that you've been here. And, we're excited because we are looking to network with two types of people tonight. So the first would be people who are ready and want to make a change in their health, maybe making their life a little bit easier by adding Juice Plus. It really only costs about $2 or $3 a day, and kids get it for free. And we've found it to be the most simple, affordable, and convenient way to get a massive amount of nutrition into our family. And the second type of person that we're looking for is anybody who might want to partner with Kristie, in our worldwide freedom revolution. Our vision is really to help people build a stable residual income in order to expand their options. Whether that's traveling, spending time with family, making a contribution to the world. We really love helping moms have the freedom to choose mom care instead of daycare, to feel like they can, with peace, make a financial contribution to their household. We like working with hardworking professionals, who maybe want to have the choice to build their own dreams instead of always having to work for somebody else's dream. And we also like to partner with college kids. I mean, let's be honest. I fell into lots of debt going through college, and having a side gig like this, if I knew it existed then, that could have helped me pay for school so I wouldn't be racked down with student loans. It would have been a godsend to me. So, there's all kinds of people that are eligible to partner with us. And so, although you're here to support Kristie in this launch call, perhaps you could ask yourself, what if this could be the perfect fit for somebody in your circle? What if, or who do you know that might be dissatisfied or a new mom and looking to stay home with their baby? As skeptical as I was when I first got started, I'm so thankful that somebody cared enough about me to share Juice Plus. And it's really changed my life, not only my health, but my family's financial options. And the best part is I get to work with really cool people like Kristie and Candace. We have a lot of fun, girls, don't we? And so, I really can't think of anybody better to put your friends or family in touch with than Kristie. She's the most caring and thoughtful person, really. And, so after this call, you're more than welcome to connect with her about it. She'd be happy to connect with the people that you thought of tonight as we've shared the information. So again, Kristie, congratulations. Just so proud of you and love what you're doing. Love the passion that you have for making an impact on families. And so it's really been a blast working with you. And so do you have any last minute words to say before we wrap up the call to your friends?
I just want to say thank you if you're watching this now with me, or if you're watching the recording later. Thanks for listening and sharing in on my journey.
That's so awesome. Well, thanks, Kristie, and thanks everybody else who joined us tonight and watched the recording. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.